two National League teams. It'll be the Washington Nationals taking on the Miami Marlins. And now we're going to Miami with Gary Thorne, Steve Phillips, and John Kruk.
The National League East, Washington Nationals, and the Miami Marlins, a division matchup here in Miami. Tremendous starting pitcher when the sinker ball's working. Look for ground balls with Chien-Ming Wang on the mound. Well, it's what you've been waiting for. 2K Sports, Major League Baseball, Wednesday afternoon. Starting on the mound, Josh Johnson. And Steve, what's he looking at as he sees this Washington lineup?
A pretty good matchup for this right-hander on the mound right here. This is the lineup that he should be able to carve his way through. Not many threats in this lineup for him.
Here's a chance to show you the lineup for the Nationals. Now, John, anyone in particular we should keep an eye on?
Well, Ryan Zimmerman brings a little bit of everything at the plate. When you look at his size, you think, okay, 400, 500-foot home run. He can hit him that far, but he's more than just a power guy. He's a guy that works on...
Lombardozzi at the plate. Just about set to go now. We await the first pitch.
Left fielder, number 1, Steve Lombardozzi.
Swing and a soft grounder towards second. Out number 1 in this one. And we've got a brief moment now to see how Miami will shape up defensively. So, John, any individual standout?
Well, one of the most electrifying players offensively in baseball is Jose Reyes, but also defensively, he can bring some electricity to that position also. A highlight reel every single time he takes the field, and an unbelievable cannon of an arm. Just love watching this kid play the position of shortstop with the joy and passion that he does.
He swings and nails a liner. That falls in. First hit of the ball game.
It's nice to get that runner on base with one out. Good piece of hitting that single. Now they got something to work with.
And Ryan Zimmerman at the plate, runner on first.
Well, in another year of Josh Johnson's season cut short by injury, making only 9 starts for the Florida Marlins.
Well, he's running, taking off for second. And he's in there at second base.
He had a great jump right there, great acceleration. They couldn't get him with the throw.
That's a great secondary lead that allowed him to get in easily. Spins and a throw behind the runner. Oh, they caught him leaning and he is picked off. Let's take a look at the replay here, Steve. They get him at second base.
Well, it's the old daylight play. When the pitcher sees daylight between the runner and the infielder, he wheels and throws to the bag. They picked him off.
Swung on, that is hit. And it's through. Credit Zimmerman with a single.
Now batting,
Josh Johnson health. Boy, you wonder what will the numbers look like if he can stay healthy for that full season.
Well, he's a legitimate #1 starter when he's healthy and productive. And, you know, for his team to be successful for the Marlins, they need him to be the ace of the staff and maintain that good stuff throughout the season.
Swing and a miss by LaRoche. Strike 1. He's not hit well in this particular matchup. He's just 167. There's a swing and a liner. And he's on now. That's going to be another hit for them.
Now batting for the Washington.
Well, now after giving up 3 straight hits, the manager has to start thinking about getting somebody up in the pens.
And Desmond is in the batter's box. LaRoche is the runner at first. On third is Zimmerman. There's a swing and a smash. And he drops back to the warning track to pull it in. No runs on 3 base hits and 2 men left on. Bottom half coming up, Miami Marlins.
Now batting for the Miami
And
Marlins.
Chien-Ming Wang is the pitcher. Washington has him starting. Steve, I'm wondering, what do you think of the strategy he's going to have going up against this Miami lineup?
Well, Chien-Ming Wang has that exceptional sinker ball. He gets a lot of ground ball outs, low 3/4 arm delivery. The question is, will his slider be effective or not? He has to keep his hand on top of it.
The pitch. And it's 0-2. Reyes is going to be swinging at anything close.
And with 2 strikes on him, I'm guessing we're going to see a fastball here. Just try to finish him off.
Strike three, swung on by Reyes, but no luck.
He threw the sinker ball out of the zone and got the hitter to chase it for a strikeout. You need better plate discipline than that.
And Infante's batting.
Well, last year the Nationals had their best ever showing in their short history, a third-place finish in the National League East. Doesn't sound like much, but it's a step forward, and really the first time they've shown some challenge since they were called the Montreal Expos.
Line drive fouled off towards first. And certainly with the younger players who are coming in and some players back who you know are going to be starters, it gives them a little better starting position in the season, Steve.
And listen, they're a much more complete team right now. The month of July, they were over 500 for the first time since 2005, and just one win short of getting the 500 mark at the season's end.
Sinker swung on, missed. That's out number 2.
Let's take a look at what a sinker looks like in KK.
Number 2.
A breaking ball right there gets him to swing. You can see that back leg kind of jelly bitten a little bit.
He really used the off-speed pitches during that at-bat to get it over with. The Marlins lineup looks like this. Thoughts, John? Anybody stand out?
Well, most of the time when you go into a game, the scouting report on a team is who can't we let beat you. Most of the time it's the big power guy in the middle of the lineup. But when you're playing against Jose Reyes, you better figure out a way to defend against him. You can't walk him, but you can't throw him anything in the center of the plate because he can still take you out of the ballpark. Such a dynamic force on the baseball field.
And the pitch from Wang too far inside. That'll go for a ball.
Well, you think a split finger fastball, you think of a pitch that goes straight down from in the strike zone, but this one here had a little run on it too far inside though.
And it's a called strike to Ramirez. Solid batting average, lifetime 341 off Washington.
And it's just amazing how he can have this team's number year in and year out.
And Wang, the 2-1 pitch. And Ramirez with a swing misses that one. That'll even the count up. And Hanley Ramirez comes up empty with that swing. Strike 3, he's down. So Chien-Ming Wang gets him 3 up and 3 down. He gets through the first inning without allowing a hit. And coming up, we'll see the Nationals. Looking to the lineup, 6, 7, 8 hitters on their way to the plate. Danny Espinosa to lead it off. Third-year player. Johnson with a windup. Swings, hits this one pretty well. Deep right center. Scott.
For the Washington Nationals, center fielder, number 24.
Ankiel into the batter's box.
Well, there's no more Florida Marlins, right? We now are going Miami Marlins. No more teal, no more F on that jerseys. It's transitioned away. The new team, new brand, and hopefully a better season.
0-1. Strike 1, and Johnson gets him swinging. And what a way to go into their new digs. The Marlins have spent the money. They've been the talk of the off season regarding the free agents that they picked up, Steve.
Well, they've been building for...
Hit hard to second. Infante feels it, and that'll retire on Keel.
Number 64.
Maldonado's got his chance at the plate now. Here's a swing and a liner to left center. That looks like a single.
Well, the inning is never over with this team. 2 outs, they get that guy on first base with that big hit. Another guy gets on base. This could set up a big rally.
And Wong's in the box. Johnson finds the strike zone, and therefore a strike. Hit in the air to center field. And that's out number 3. And heading to the dugout, Josh Johnson. Good start for him. And now on to the bottom half of the second.
For the Miami
Well, it is wonderful Miami weather here at the home of the Marlins. And in the batter's box, it's Stanton. He'll get things started here in the home half of the second. And a swing and a miss on Wong's pitch. 0-1. The pitch. Doesn't get the call on the slider. 1-1. The 1-1. Good downward movement on that pitch. It's 1-2.
Well, he's going to have to step out of the box and relace his shoes and tie him tighter, swinging out of his shoes on that sinker.
The 1-2 on its way. Big swing, misses on the changeup, struck him out, one away. I think the pitcher had him fooled on this one all the way through, John. He wasn't expecting that outside corner delivery.
Well, he just pulled the string on that pitch, and that's good stuff right there.
All right, let's watch as Morrison comes to the plate. He has hit .239 lifetime off the Nationals. At the belt, Wong kicks, throws. Really tries to lay into that first pitch, but he misses. 0-1.
Bit of a strange year for Logan Morrison in 2011. He came out of the gate red hot, but eventually lost his job on the squad and had some accusations to throw around a bit. Not sure if that helped his cause.
And Logan Morrison misses strike 3.
Well, 2 strikes, you have to try to fight off this pitch. You have to think away and adjust in. They went away, but he couldn't make contact.
Peterson will now stand in. And the pitch from Wong too far inside. That'll go for a ball.
Well, he missed with the first pitch, so I bet he's going to come back with the fastball right here, as he's done in the past.
Fastball just misses, and he falls behind 2-0.
Well, that fastball right there just missed, just below the knees. Tell you what, a borderline pitch. I think they wanted that one bad.
Dropped the changeup 2-0, and he missed it. 2-1. Ooh, he had him baffled that time. Brings the count to 2-2. And the sinker swung on and missed. Side retired. No hits, nobody left on, and a good defensive half inning. The Marlins unable to get on the board. The top of the order is due up next.